Good morning to everybody. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkman. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. This is JT Random Talk Part 22. Hashtag conversations, the number one grinder. Hope we can get some people talking today. And right now, I'm not gonna be here all day. I'm not. I'm not. So what we're going to do, gonna go over these announcements. Shout out to my underrated one family. I know who you are from day ones to now. Thank y'all so much. Hey, I had three up there. Wait, what's going on, band number one? It's all right. Y'all a bunch of haters anyway. But shout out to my underrated one family. Thank y'all so much. Let's keep on with the truth, with the keep on. You know? Hashtag the No Duck Zone podcast, brother Clarence McLean, also aka brother Bronx Biggs, his wife, everybody else on that side. So shout out to y'all, keep it the fine word. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, that's Lions Den Boxing Community, also basketball community, brother 70 Sports. And that's the creator of LDBC and the rest of the brothers and sisters. They roll with them throughout the years, to roll with them now. So shout out to y'all. All right. I believe it was yesterday I was on, and I was talking about Brother Trey Reed, right? And then somebody else got hanged too. Don't know the name, so please don't quote me on that. And it's a lot of things going on here. Quite a few things, like I said, but things we know is going on here. The NFL, Monday Night Football. That there are some teams that want to pay the respects to Charlie Kirk, and there are some coaches at the NFL who did not want to announce it, and their sister was on there. There is 53% of African American that plays in the league. I believe it's more. But we're gonna leave it like that, right? And sometimes, see, people want to make excuses. See, that's why it's so important to have older people around to tell you what's going on. Because in the NFL, and I'm talking about African American, they really don't know the history because they don't do their history. And I'm talking about the players right now. I'm not saying some of the players, don't know now. I'm not saying it because I believe there are some players has did not acknowledge Charlie Kirk, as a history, But it goes to show them. So let's put it out there. There's some players I know didn't do. So, it goes to show that we talking about this NFL do not care for the African American players and even players back then that stand up for what's right. Look at they trade, look what they did to Colin Kaepernick, right? Look how many players that stand up against the shield, right? Look what they did to them. Right? But this NFL want us to celebrate hate. Isn't that something, right? We want to celebrate the symbol, do not represent, especially us as a people. And that we might as well say throughout humanity, period, right? Good old USA. And hopefully we can talk about that today. Yeah, and that's why like one of the reasons when you had players back then, they said it was better to when you retire, yeah, be an entrepreneur, own a team. Because I know the late great Walter Payton, that's what he was working on, owning a team. Now, you see what happened to that, you good enough to run, you're good enough, to make this league popular, but you ain't good to own a team. And I'm not saying other players in the past has tried. I believe other players did try, but then if I said no. See, it was a good old boys and girls club. Because there are some women are minority owners too. We need to hold them accountable too. But I know that's another lie that some women don't want to notch that, but it's true. And men too. They part of it too. Like I said before, when I did my live a long time ago, there are white women are co-conspirators of white supremacy. You can see it right now. Right? But again, they don't want to see that. They don't want to talk about that. But it is true. I was listening on TikTok a little bit yesterday, and there was this lady was talking about how the white women, they was using male slaves for their benefit, right? And she was speaking about how that story seemed like don't want to be talked about. And they ain't more vicious than the white men. Just about. Use them for sex. Popular, She was saying when a slave owner died, if they become a widow, they go to them and produce. Right? Use my sexual favors and stuff like that. Now, let me say this. There are some white women in the past have talked about this too, that they was against it too. So let me put this out. There are some white women had talked about this and said it was wrong too. So let me put that out there. And they were been under attack too. So let me put that out there. I did see it in the past. Also, they be saying that what happened to us as a people was wrong. So some white man, some white woman. I'd say that. Gotta put it out there. They have been talked about. They talked about it against it. So they be under attack too. So let me put that out there. And other nationalities. Some. Joe. Yeah, some that, they want some black man's fetish. That's true. But also, there are some white women, they was told to me, they love the black man more sister. They strong, they show leadership, they treat me nice and everything. And also there are some that they know the history. And then that's when they wanna, yeah. So we have to understand that things have been going on even back then, centuries ago, that has happened right now. So now, people talk about Mississippi or they want to. Yeah, that's one place you should go to. But Missouri, you need to watch out for the other states in the South, and practically all over this country. Okay, There are some hanging throughout the United States in the past now. So let's not be thinking that just happened in the South, because you know the South that has happened and everything. But it happened all over the United States too. Find nooses and stuff like that. Yeah. So we gotta understand this. This has been going on throughout the United States for a very long time. And so I'm saying let's talk about that too. So we're gonna wait for some people to come on to the chat. That's why I didn't put the link in yet. So I see some people in the chat. I put the link in there. So we can talk about anything, you know. It's a random talk, you know. The Jets thing about I think so you're on the protocol, you know. So Tyrod Taylor might be starting for the Jets. That's what I'm seeing, you know. So we talk about that, you know, a little bit. I gotta look at what the Jets playing this week coming up, but you know. Yeah, well, so if I put it in the chat, you know. So people cannot say, "Oh, I don't, you know, I don't see the link in the chat." Not like that. I'll put the link in the chat. And you don't think I don't see? Oh, I'll be at work and everything. Y'all, but y'all be in other people chat. It's cool. Y'all go what you want. But this is what I'm saying. Don't fake jacks at me. Don't fake jacks on me. I mean, don't fake jacks on me. Don't do it. I gotta wait till it cool down a little bit. They be faking jacks on the number one grind. I know. So here it's now all that entertaining that time. Fuck it. And the ones that continually support me, thank y'all throughout the years. Even right now, I will thank y'all. I'm not talking about y'all. But it be some be faking jacks. That ain't cool. Now the ones generally will be at work or whatever. I understand. You know, I'm still gonna, you know, we're still gonna push this, right, regardless. But I'm gonna definitely want to talk about sports a little more. You know, the Knicks be starting. I mean, NFL. I mean, NBA. I'm saying NBA be starting a little more than a month from now. See what the Knicks gonna do. You know, new coach and everything. Looking that's what they're gonna do. I'm a New Yorker, so I'm supporting all the teams. I'm gonna start get back at the hockey, get back at the hockey a little bit, a little more. You know, I know hockey a little. I know hockey a little. So shout out to brother Mace tagging, brother Mace tagging in the building. You know. Sister Masona Knight, welcome. How you doing? You know, you the first one showed up. You know, always women be the first one showed up on my chat. You know that, right? Throughout the years. Men be showing up too. Women be showing up a little. I have to say that. But you gave me press one. Press one. I put the link in the chat. Come up, come up. And oh yeah, I was talking to somebody this morning. Um, my one of my, my confidential connect, and got some exclusives coming. Some wine, some liquor, possibly some gin. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So watch out for that. That's gonna be soon, though. I don't think it's going to be this month. I'll think maybe September. Maybe I'll probably start like October. I mean September. Maybe I'll probably start like maybe end of the next month. Holiday pop up and everything. Maybe a little before that. Depends, you know. But I got some exclusives to show you. What you think about it, Miss Knight? Do you think I should do it? Let me ask you. Sometimes you gotta ask women, you know. Sometimes women knows best. What do you think? You think I should show them exclusives, Miss Knight? Sister Knight? Press one for yes, two for no, three maybe. What do you think? Because you're the only one in the chat anyway. So what do you think? Definitely? Okay. I'm gonna ask a few more people come on, you know. Got some, yeah. I got to connect. It's confidential. I can't let you know what it is. Nah. I promise that person I'm not. But I got to connect. Show you exclusives. Yeah, I'm telling y'all probably laughing in the background. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, no. But watch this though. Y'all go shoot. Watch. When I show them up, hit me the cash app. Hit me on cash app. Now I'm talking about legit. I'm talking about exclusives. That if y'all go back like video on YouTube, you see the same thing. Exclusives. Thing doing much. The person says, you should. Why not? And I know you're gonna come up. Now I know then y'all gonna come up on the panel, right? Cause I know y'all gonna have some stories to start. I'm gonna be like, yeah, what's up? Hit the cash shot. Hit the cash shot. Cause I know some of y'all ain't gonna believe me. Hit the cash shot. But I'm gonna bring it up more while I'm doing my live or video stuff like that. But yeah, so we're trying to like step it up a little bit. Though y'all know me, I always bring something different, man. So it's gonna be like and so if we do it, I'm thinking about maybe do it 2-3 times out the week, but I'm thinking about it first. I'll probably do it like once a week. Then maybe gradually I better do it two times a week, stuff like that. But So, but it's a sad loss. We like got a second hanging in on Delta State University. Like I said, I don't really know the name of the brother, but shout out to the family. Lost, man. I'm telling you, man. It's crazy out here. Oops, don't y'all see that shit? Sorry, just see my information. Nope, just see none of that. But you know, yeah. So be surprised, the one sponsor, Jay, make a lot of money off us. Make a lot of money. I ain't saying they ain't making money. Make a lot of money off us, and they just want to drop them just like that. So we're gonna have some, we're gonna put more wine too. I gotta ask that person because I do got one somewhere around here, and I gotta ask that person about that. But I'm not gonna say now. I gotta ask that person. I'm most likely be talking to that person later on. I'm gonna ask them who sponsored that. And who knows? I might, maybe I give you a sneak preview sometime this week. But what we need to do and do better, So the link is in the chat. Anybody want to come up? They can. Um, so hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share this out. Subscribe. Do all that. So, you know, we're approaching the middle of the week. Hope everybody's fine. See, I put this background because sometimes, like I said, we'll be entertained. Ain't nothing wrong with being entertained. That's what I'm gonna do with Underrated True Life Stories, part 7. We gonna have fun and stuff. I'm just not ready yet. I don't want to like put it out there how ain't nobody don't come and stuff like that. That's why I didn't really push it that yet. So see what happens. Let's see what happens. But it's that I'm telling you, I think well, I was talking about a few minutes ago about Charlie Watts. Charlie Watts passed and everything. I think it's gonna be a big problem. I feel it's gonna be a big problem for this USA because it's gonna be a lot of people. It's gonna turn them away to go to football games, especially NFL. It's gonna turn people away because they say, "Well, we don't want to hear about them. We want to watch football." And then there are some that a lot of them don't like him. So NFL, hope you know what you're doing. Some of the owners hope you know what you're doing. No. I'm just going back for because I'm drinking. I don't. No. But they'll take a hit. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, even if the NBA, no, I don't think NBA would do that, but because it's recent. But NFL, not good. No. Listen, you should say, "No, we ain't gonna do that." But we have to understand the owners, the commissioner is with the owners. The commissioner, I mean, the owners paying the commissioner salary. And it's sad that you even got some coaches that are very silent about it too. Especially coaches that looks like us. They say, "Oh, we don't represent. You need to play. You can't. You can't. Get involved with that." So the sports is I understand, but I'm just saying that certain issues I cannot pick and choose. I had there's somebody that I know very well, grew up together, and he went to college. You know, I ain't gonna tell you what sport he played, but he played a few years. He was getting good. I could say he was being like a borderline pro bowler. I'm tell you football, but he was seeing certain things happen. He just I left. I always get ready. Nah, they ain't for me. They ain't gonna take that for me. Call niggas and all that, and nah. Because we understand we got coaches. Some coaches, some players are racist too. General managers are racist. Yeah, and they don't talk about that part. They don't want to talk about that part. But again, we can talk about the Jets, the Giants, whatever. NFL. We can talk about that link out there. Talk about anything over here. It's random talk. Part 22. So the link right there. We can talk about that. Justin Fields, you know, concussion protocol. So it looks like Teron Till. Thank you. You know. They are. Even I'm gonna tell you like this. I was talking a while back. This was young lady, right? That looks like us. I said, why you don't go to WNBA games? You mean they look so number one, they boring and women racist. I'm a heterosexual black woman and I love men, and there's a lot of them don't like men. That comes from her mouth. So I go to men's because it's not like that. So WNBA too they got a lot on them they don't talk about. I forgot her name. There's one of them had to retire early because of the way how they treated her because she was a heterosexual woman. They trying to force her to be a lesbian. And the WNBA. True stuff. When I find that article, I'm gonna bring it to y'all. What I'm talking about is facts. Then you know, throughout the NBA, throughout the years, you got little fun boys around here too. Yeah. Trying to push that too. On the low. Brothers not men like that. Like feminine don't count or masculinity don't count. I know about my own 2 balls and a baseball bat. I don't want to know about no baseball bat. Only bats and balls I know is baseball. That's all I know. I don't want to know no other man baseball bat and balls. No, hey, no. Women know about my balls and baseball bat. You know, us men, sexual men, we think like that. I want her to take it and swing and hit a home run. All that. No. Don't push that. You see it in politics too. But get back to the Jets. So yeah, I think there's a good chance that Tyrone Taylor will start. A solid backup. Move around. No. Idea change, you know. He's a veteran. He has proven. No. No. But I would say this though. If Tyrone Taylor can win some games, I'm saying like you win about 3-4 games and Justin Field back. As people say, well, you bring him back. No. I'll keep the hot hand. Justin Field, you keep on practicing this stuff. Get better with your craft. You know? But we're gonna ride this hot hand. He help win some games for the Jets. Hey, I'm with that. But we cannot blame just the quarterback. You know, all phases of the Jets. You know, they're not getting it done. They're not open. They're not opening up the holes for the running game. And you know, I respect, you know, Aaron Glenn. He wants to stick to the running game, play action, all that strong defense and stuff like that. But you know, there are some to give you a great play, but sometimes it's got to take the plays to operate. Sometimes the plays don't operate them. Got to be disciplined and stuff like that. No. Now, if you look at the LA Chargers, right? Herbert and stuff like that. They run the ball, but at least they throw the ball too. Play action, the hard ball. You know what I'm saying? But Aaron Good just want to. But people say, but Detroit pound the ball, but also they throw it too. And sometimes when you start throwing it well, it open up the running game, and that's what Detroit is about. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, I know people say Detroit, hey, they still got their people. They something they lost, but they be tough out now. It would not surprise me that no Philadelphia they defending Super Bowl champs. So we're not gonna talk about they defending Super Bowl champs, so they get the benefit of that. You gotta knock them off. They the cream of the crop of the NFC. So, but it would not surprise me I see Detroit and Philadelphia of the NFC championship. I'm just saying, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm telling you this. So as long as you get experience, yeah. But get back to the Jets. They should have beat them. That's that. Not. Giants. Giants should have beat Dallas. You know. So want to see how the NFC East going to be. I don't know. So at least the Giants show some fight. Jets, I don't know. If y'all can hear me, press one. Like I said, I'm not gonna stay here long. I'm not gonna stay here long. This world seeps up. Hold on. Y'all can hear me, press one. But let's talk today. Be right back. Hold on. Again, welcome to my channel, Honorary Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best in the business. This is JT Random Talk Part 22. Hashtag conversations, number one grinder. I might come back later on, I might. But get back what I was saying about the exclusives of the wine, liquid wine, gin, whiskey. I'm gonna have some exclusives. Like I said, contacts is confidential. Y'all find out. No, I don't know where I started, but I'll let you know ahead of time. Really depends. But we'll see what happens and stuff. But look what happened. The young lady had to deal with in tennis, women's tennis, and I believe some of our black women, y'all need to talk about that too, because there are women don't look like y'all. Be talking about all this. Be talking about our women. I mean, we can bring it up. Yeah, I didn't talk about that, but that ain't cool. No, I remember that's when one of my first cousins was married. This is back in the 80s and stuff. I went out, matter of fact, I went out, met up with her at lunch and stuff. So, but I never forget. I think that's when my second oldest brother. I think he was engaged at the time. I think he was engaged at the time around that time. But I remember I was working, and when I came home, talked to my parents, give them money, for rent and stuff like that. She said, she called, said she's still here for lunch. I said, yeah, but you just gonna take me back because I had a thing on so. She said, take your time, so. She was living in Washington Heights. Was she living in the Bronx? No, I believe she lived in the Bronx. She was married at the time, so I remember God early, maybe they shut it down that day. The department. I was inside. I never forgot. I was an inside messenger on One Liberty Plaza, downtown Manhattan. I was One Liberty Plaza, and they like doing at the time I was doing outside messenger, inside messenger. Then they just put me inside messenger. And they said, well, they shut everything down, had meetings and stuff, so they need us. But I'll never give us on the front. I never get because I was getting up early anyway, but I was going to like have my change clothes. But I left my change of clothes at the store, So went home and change up. I said, what happened? Go home, to change up, got back on the train. Um, went there. I forgot. I think hospital. She went in. I think she was. Yeah, she's working Harlem Hospital because she lived in the Bronx. No, did she live in the Bronx? Oh, she just moved to the Bronx. Let me see. Who was in the Bronx like that? No, she was getting ready to move to the Bronx. That's what she was doing. Somewhere in Washington Heights. That's what, right? So, I went up there, told him, first cousin, because that's when the one she was married to, he just left there and he was going to work. So he said, yeah, she's waiting for you and stuff like that. I told her, I said, oh, okay. I was chatting with him for like a few minutes and he left. He said, I ain't gonna see me because I gotta do double and stuff like that. People didn't want to work. I said, I understand. He said, but you ain't gonna see me. I said, well, I'll be back up here next week, You see me next week. So, all right. Nice seeing you. All right, cuz. Nice seeing you. So I was waiting for, they let her know I'm downstairs. Because she's going to come there, Because, where she works, they have a waiting room. Waiting room, lounge, you could wait. So they cuz said, why you ain't called this? Said he said they don't let no man upstairs. What? They said they don't let no man upstairs. You ain't they ain't telling you? And this is like towards mid-80s. You picking on women. I'm not picking on women. I'm just saying how women discriminate other women. I said, and I think at the time my cousin was a supervisor. I forgot what she do, but he said, I told you when my first cousin come and let him upstairs. They say they don't let no man upstairs. Oh, we didn't know. Yes, you didn't know. You knew because you don't like me because I stick up for men. But it's all right though. Because I'm gonna report you. I already know your name and stuff like that. He said, cuz come upstairs. I gotta do some more paperwork. And I said, yo, I'm going. No, we going. She said, no, after this, I'm leaving. Now we talking about I got off like maybe 11 because I came in early that morning. So I got upstairs 7 to 11. And after 11, that's when they finally let us. So I go home maybe by something to 12. And that's so today something to 12. And I was out there maybe a little after 1 o'clock. And then after 1 o'clock, I got back up there. Maybe I get there maybe a little after 2. Maybe a little after 2. So, but I was supposed to come to have to let them know. At Home Hospital did not come upstairs. They didn't let me upstairs. They had one of the security escort me upstairs. That's what the original plan was. And I was there like for almost 45 minutes. Then they called. I heard them downstairs. Heard them. They said, "Oh yeah." I told them this is me. That's my first cousin work there. She said, I said, no, I ain't. You can't come upstairs. You can't come upstairs. We don't let no man come upstairs. So I ain't supposed to be downstairs for 45 minutes. Women discriminate other women. That's what I tell cousin came upstairs. He said, yeah, it's gonna take me a while. We can still do lunch and dinner. I already call you, your uncle. It's all right, go pop. Crazy, right? Almost 40 years ago. And we still had this going on. So after that, I was upstairs. It was like mixed. The part was mixed and stuff, but it was mostly like it wasn't that many of us there. It was really West Indian and Puerto Rican. And most of it was like women. And some had the broken hand, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, how you doing? So I'm fine. How you doing? Like that. I said, yeah. And stuff like that. Your cousin mean. I said, no, cousin ain't mean, If you don't do your job, she gets on you. That's how we come from. So She had one no the apartment. She had one friend that works with her, and she was like a sister supervisor to my first cousin. She was nice. She African. She was nice. So these people, something else. Hey, talk about this and that. Let's get to work. And they all of them just laugh. See, nah, we come at money finish. She said, okay. Just understand this though. If y'all don't stay, y'all gonna be replaced by Monday. I got people who want to work. They left. So my cousin, I'm talking about the paperwork. My cousin and the other had to do it. I was up there for like 2 hours. But I said, they just left like that. Women. Mostly it's women. I said, see, you remember we grandma and great grandma, mama, grandma, your mother, your aunt, and my mother talking about, yeah. See what I'm talking about? I said, I know. Women no good. Yeah, no good. I said, cuz don't even worry about it. I help you. No, you can't help me with that. So talking to me, pissed off. Like, that's what she said, that's why it's better to have men. Men get things, some men get things done. And it's true. You ask some women to these days, who they rather work? I'm talking about straight. A man or woman. They rather work with men. Get it done. Because they say women talk too much. Some women talk too much. They want to keep things going, want it to be happening now. There's some women don't want to deal with the headaches. Until right now, or even right now. I'm telling you. But so after that, we went to lunch. Yeah, so it got so late, so I just spend the night. Cause we had breakfast. I mean, not breakfast, lunch, and then after we had dinner, we had a good old time too. The husband had to go there. Go get his food and come or go back to work. Like everybody came in. So me and Cub, we had so much fun. So she said, I'm gonna see you home by cat because the next day all of us was going to grandma's house. So see, if I would have bought my change of clothes, I left at the job, I could have no problem. But she sent me home early. I was telling my parents going. She said, Mom, I told you that. Yeah. I got home, she sent me home by me. I got home by 8, 9 o'clock. So at that time, my mom, she was doing late month, she was doing hair. And so when I was going in, she when I was on my way upstairs, she was coming downstairs. But I was my mom downstairs. Hey, Mom. She said, you had a good time? I said, I had a good time, Mom. Stuff there. Are you gonna come with us? You coming with? I said, I said, oh, I said, yeah. So I said, Mom, I gotta go take a shower stuff. So I came there. She said, I got she had the keys to the car. So her and my my late youngest brother, they got in the car and I went upstairs. So I talked to my father. He said, hey, you going and like that? I said, I got to tell Dad, take a shower. So I'll wait for you. Sure. Yeah, I'll wait for you. I know you want to take a shower and stuff. He said, well, sister, having money, I could take you. Well, what's the difference? You got to drop your moms off and your brother off. I drop your grandma's house and I come home. You want? Or you go downtown, good time with your friends, I know you want to go to grandma's, or you can come back, let me know what time to come pick you up. So that I let you know. So I was telling him I always tell what's going on. He was like, really? I said, yeah, Dad. I said, oh yeah. You go that go on. Be expecting my son. So that did that and everything, My father was having experience when he was coming up too. And my mom's had to put women in check. Hey, look. Ain't been none of that. Yeah. So how we did that. So we always talk about stuff like that. So got myself together and stuff. And then so my mom said, how do you feel about it? I said, Mom, I've been through that. So I know, sad, but So, so we was in the car. I see my younger brother. How you doing? My late younger brother. Man, I miss him. Man, I miss him. Sorry, y'all. I caught a moment. Caught a moment. I caught a moment. Team Mom, thank you. Thank you, Sister Masona tonight. Caught a moment. Caught a moment. Sorry, y'all. Caught a moment. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Caught a moment. Miss y'all. You know, Mom knows what's going on. You know, miss my younger brother, man. Mom knows. My mom's like very pissed off when I told her. We was in the car, drop her off, and my younger brother off. Cause at the time she was working at my cousin's shop. Cousin owned a shop at that time, and he do hair stuff like that. So Father Pop said, "Hey, on my way, you know, I could take you downtown. Nah, take me to Brownsville. You know, my people. No, you don't want to go downtown. No, no, because some of them was going to Brownsville anyway because they had family in Brownsville anyway. Because see, my people had cousins, and also those like my best friends too. So they was coming anyway. So it wouldn't make a difference. So father took me to the Ville. See, you know, drop me a BRC. You know, anybody know BRC? You know what I'm talking about. See, he said, I see you with the beeps and everything. See, you over up. I said, they coming. We got to meet them on the LL. I said, I remember LL 1520. Yeah. So, you know, we played ball, meet them up there. I was telling them what's going on. I said, man, I'm telling you, man, chick's crazy, man. You know, so we play ball, stuff like that. And, you know, so just letting people know, man, you know, go to stuff like that. People don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about it. Some women don't even want to talk. I mean, like I said, not all women. Women do talk about it these days too, but majority of men don't want to talk about it. How women discriminate other women. They don't. They don't. You see, but then the ones that don't look like you, black women, let you talk about their men. They will get on you quick. But anybody talk about our men, usually some of y'all let it go. Some of us. Y'all know good. Y'all know good. And then the ones with the broken hand, yeah. Y'all too. Y'all stay over there. Stay over there. Come over here. And so what happened was after we played ball, so I came back around my grandma's way. Like I said, the BRC was like, it's not even a minute. Got there, came back around in, and that's when I see my aunt and my uncle ran to them. How you doing and stuff? Mom's tone was going. She said, I'm sorry you have to go through that. Yeah, Mom. Your first cousin called me. Yeah, stupid. No, she said, I'm sorry you have to go through, but that's how you have to see that. That's the way it goes. That's the way it is. She said, me and your moms went through it. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. Mm-hmm. See, why do you always say that my best friend is your mother? Your mother. I said, you always say that. She said, yeah, we best friends. That's my best friend. The other women in the family, they my best friends. You my best friend. Kiss me. Oh, yucky stuff. Oh, you getting too big to be kissed, Anna. You know what I'm saying? My late auntie, I love her. That's my second boss. Oh, shut up. Give me. So, okay. See, yeah. But they ain't going to tell you that. So we play the guys, everything. You know, I walk them inside my grandma's house. Hi, Grandma, how you doing? We're gonna be eating about another 2 or 3 hours. I said, my grandma, I'll be back. Because I said they going somewhere anyway. That's when they went, they went to the city. I think they went to a Broadway place, something like that. So they had to get ready to go there and stuff. So and I come back in the house, tell them what's going on. I said, yeah, that's what my first cousin, the one I was telling you about, where her husband came in. She said, yeah, them stinking no good, stinking no good points. I said, oh my god. So please trust me to believe, women discriminate other women too. They do. They can say they don't, but they do. And the other men be letting it happen too. But whoever don't feel good today, whatever, get well, because I know this weather is changing and stuff like that. I know it's raining off and on here in Virginia, so and I know other places right now. I said, yo, get well, all right, get well. So I'm not gonna be here long. I mean, I'm trying to stay, to give people chance to come on. I'll put the link out there one more time. I'm just letting you know right now. If this keep on happening, somebody told me I need to go back do self lives. Self lives only really mean that I set up the link, set up whatever topic I'm gonna talk about. Just talk at it. Y'all make your comments in the chat. Don't. I'm not gonna put the link in the chat. Like I put the link in the chat. Y'all will not see that link. I just self live. That's it. After I finish, cut it off. That's it. I'm gonna start doing that. Don't complain to me. Oh, Grindr, man. I remember you used to have the link. Well, when I put the link up there, y'all don't want to come. I see you other people. That's all right. Like I said, I can't tell you what to do, but I just let you know I see y'all. Again, gotta be careful, fam. When you're content creator, you can't tell people where to go, how to go, and stuff like that. I'm just letting you know. When you act this for a long time, you know how people is. And it goes to any platform. I know what you're doing. It's cool. So I put the link out there. But get back to doing exclusives of liquor, wine, gin, whiskey. You'd be surprised the ones who sponsor throughout the years. And you never hear that much because the media do not want to talk about it. They want to put them in the background. You'd be surprised. Some of them I know, but some of them I don't know. I'm telling you, this person, like I said, confidential, connect. Tell me some things like, wow, mainstream media, white corporate America making all that though, making billions of dollars. Don't just give them just a little piece and that's it. That's crazy. And that's why you had some rappers back then, great to do that. They just, develop their own thing and put it out there. But you gotta be careful of them because they still want the piece of the pie too. I forgot it was one rapper made their own liquor and was doing well. I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name. But I remember they tried to buy this person out. So he shut it. I forgot, I don't know, he or she, whatever. They shut it down. Just like that. No, he didn't. Keep everything of mine. Ain't put out no more. Oh, this person, no, sorry, no. Hire his own people, try to create it and stuff. They said, now so you won't buy no. Shut it down. No. And we should talk more about that too. Let me see. Oh, Michelle, I said hip hop and R&B and jazz has put a lot of liquor brands on the map, but people forgot about that now with the lean and pill culture had ruined it. Sad to say. Yeah, I agree with that, Sister Michelle. Yeah, I agree with that. I know people say, "Oh, she don't know what she talking." Oh, you can see it. You can see it. All the liquor brands and all that shit. You be surprised that our people pushing it. Make other ones billions, billions among billions, trillions of dollars, and you just want to give us like this big pop. And we need to talk about that more too. But you're gonna have some. Oh, you know they don't know what they doing and stuff. Now we ain't gonna talk more about that. No. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, good point, Sister Michelle tonight. Yeah, we need to talk about that more. What I'm telling you, these conversations is needed. Not just saying because I know the confidential connect is listening right now somewhere. Need to have these conversations. But nah, some of y'all some of y'all in this space don't want it. Don't want these conversations. And these are conversations we constantly gotta have. It's not like I'm gonna show you some exclusives. Also, I'm gonna show you other liquor. I'm gonna show you other liquor that some of them don't even want to put out because a rapper or jazz or R&B, their name was popular. So they trying to stop. They trying to stop the line. Yeah, yeah. We need to talk about that. And I'm letting you know right now. I ain't talking about the ones I already know that I'm cool with. I'm not talking about y'all. In the future, I'll show you exclusives or the ones not so exclusive. Don't try to get my address. Don't try to find out where I'm at so you can get you a drink. No, no, it's not gonna happen that way. Oh yeah, I need a bottle. No, you're not. Mines. I earned it. Mines. I earned this connect. Because this person is confidential. This person is very deep in the in this business. Very deep. That person knows stuff. Now y'all ain't messing that up. No, not. No. They very deep. There's a few of them, but the one I'm dealing with, oh, very deep. And I gotta keep that confidential. Gotta keep that confidential. And they were nice enough to introduce me. Reintroduce me. They very deep in it. If you wanna, and I'm saying just these type people, like if you wanna buy you like maybe a like a liquor cabinet, an empty one. They even show you how to build it up. Yeah, and have been done too. Get them like maybe maybe 4, 5,000, like I said, 500, maybe $1,000. Man, they could lock it down. Tell you what to get and all that. Even you don't drink it, even display, hook it up. Yeah, they real thorough with it. Trust me, they thorough with it. They thorough with it. You can put a look around down the doggone tape. People come, hey, how you doing? No one cry. No. You not no. You trying to get some lick? No. Nah. You not he was knocking like no. I never see you. If I see you walk in the street, no, you. I'm telling you. That happened. I seen that happen to my late parents, my late grandmother, my late aunt and my uncle. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say they kept liquor, but they kept liquor, for entertainment. People, like, case people, they want to drink, they drink. They kept it in the closet. They end up finding it. Hey, get out of here, Jerry. Get out of here. I just look. No, you ain't looking. I always find liquor. I don't know where. I always find liquor. Like, I said, I didn't want the liquor. I was looking for man shit. Hey, get out of here. I said, well, uncle, I said, you want me to go get? No, because I know what you like. You like Manischewitz. How you know that? I remember it was one time, right? It was funny. I was at my late uncle and my aunt's house, right? In East New York, right? And also it was back in the 80s, right? That's when they moved to they consider like Ocean Hill, Brownsville, around Bergen Street in Rochester. They consider like that's like the beginning of Ocean Hill, Brownsville, really Ocean Hill section. So that's they consider, they towards Independence Heights, something like that. I call it beginning of Ocean Hill, Brownsville, right before they moved it. But at the time they was living in East New York, and Alabama Avenue, right off Livonia Avenue, deep in the east. So they had some people over and stuff like that. Said, hey, what you going there? It's something like Mom said, you gonna ask that man? I said, She said, I ain't worried about it because I know he gonna bring out what he want. And I said, I mean, dumb me, I should have knew. So I bring the liquor out. And I had another bottle. I had one bottle brought here and I had another bottle behind. I said, yeah, what this? Boy, put that back. I found man said, you cannot hit nothing from me. I said, can I get some? Probably give him a little something. But you can't tell nobody. I don't know nobody. Mm-hmm. And we pouring it. Okay. I had my man Savage. Yeah, they had the cream one too. Ooh, that's so good. Now, one time I believe they had strawberry, but that didn't last that long. I believe they had strawberry, but yeah. So I'm saying, so what? Yeah, so hope we can have these conversations. And I know people gonna think it's boring. It's not boring. We should have these conversations. And liquor play a big part of our culture, especially the hip hop culture. Even back then, jazz and blues and stuff. play a big role. They were drinking, sponsoring them. They wasn't getting no money back then, too. Now we're talking about 80, 90 years ago, even 100 years ago. I'm going to do some more history on that, too. Thank you, Sister Michonne tonight. Oh, Michonne, I think you would love. I think you would love that. I think you would love that. But people don't want to talk about it. I understand why. GP in the building. Brother, if you want to come up, you can. I know. Oh, I forgot. You 3 hours behind. Yeah, you want. Yeah, if you want to come in, I forgot. Yeah, but if you can come up, you can. I'll put the link in the chat. That's my brother, GP in the building. Yeah, that's my brother right there. He took me. Yeah. You want to come? You can come up. Sooner or later, y'all definitely GP gonna be over here. He gonna do a chop up with brother GP soon. You know, I just gotta see, how his schedule is. But y'all will see it soon. I got some, yeah, I got some stuff coming up, y'all. You know, people say, hey, what happened to the interviews and chop ups and stuff? Though I'm still do that. Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk, brother GP. We'll talk. It's gonna be soon though, and it's gonna be happy too. It's gonna be something. I'm telling you, it's gonna be something. You better come too. I mean, y'all come on to my chop ups, my interviews. I want you to come on and please. You should have special, but this one right here, trust me. Y'all don't know. It's gonna be happy. It's gonna be something like, yeah. So watch out for that. Watch out for that. But just like when people when we had joints, all around this country, all different type of liquor. Who do you think really sponsored liquor? Was us. When we wasn't getting no money for it. World War One, World War Two, um, Korean War, Vietnam War. And after that, even along the way, and people say, "Oh, you just promote alcohol." I'm not promote alcohol. I'm just letting you know who's sponsoring it. What's the story behind it? That's it. It's like wherever we create, other people making money off us. It's not just in this USA, but around the world. We leasing capital. And I keep on saying that. Some people don't. I ain't talking the ones in the chat. We releasing capital for all this. Wow, come on. People say, "Oh yeah, this is a person, the Fortune 500 and stuff like that." But I mean, they really, really have for their own. Is it really triggered down to our community so it can benefit? Does it really trigger down that we have better schools and stuff like that? Because these are the same ones always say, "Oh, the people don't want, we don't buy, they don't buy from us stuff like that." But I'm saying, are you really having something so we could benefit off it, or just but you bet your fan benefit off it? So we got to ask questions of those, because some of them be thinking, "Oh, they don't want to buy." Well, are you putting something? I mean, it's always good to point. Oh, you ain't. Are you? I mean, come on. Just as yeah, Israel, talk about Palestinians and all like that. And I remember somebody asked me a question about that. What do you think about we get in Paris and stuff? Like, well, listen, we became Paris for centuries and centuries. Who comes out here? And y'all part want to do the Persian, huh? A lot of people don't know this, that it wasn't really the Europeans that enslaved us. The Arabs the one enslaved us first. But it wasn't no money interaction. The interaction was really, from Europeans. And also, there are some Arabs that enslaved African descent too, to this day, right? But y'all must see how nobody want to talk about it. I'm not talking about the ones in the chat. They don't want to talk about it, right? But these are the same ones come in our country and gain capital, right? Hey, Scorpio Mom, how you doing? Welcome. How you feel? I see you in a while. How you feel, sister? I'm glad everything's all right. If y'all want to come up, Scorpio Mom, you want to come up, hit the link in the chat if you want to come up. But these, what we got to talk about? They always say that we lazy and stuff. But they come in our community and gain capital and bring in their country and still enslave us as African descent, right? Let's talk about that. Okay, I hear you. What the fall festival's about, Sister Scorpio Mom? But see, some of the people in this space and outside the space, you're friends with these people. But those are the ones keep on, disrespect us, disfranchise us, right? I'm not talking about some. Because there are some that actually fight for our rights too. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, but I want you to come up and tell us if you want to. But I put the link in the chat. Anybody can come up. I got you. So I'm trying to get some money to get, get my merch on. That's what I'm trying. One day I will. It's gonna take time. I don't keep on saying it, but it happened. Again, welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the #1 grinder. Good afternoon. This is JT Random Talk, part 22. Hashtag conversation. The #1 grinder. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Please. Share this out. Subscribe. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my TikTok account in there too. Hold on. Hey, Scorpio Mama.
Hello.
How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I had a little issue trying to join.
Oh, okay. Well, what you on right now? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm a seamstress. I've been a
Huh?
entrepreneur for years with my sewing.
Okay.
Hello to the chat. Um, I got a festival coming up for my birthday next month for Halloween.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be selling my sewing items, and I crochet a lot.
Okay.
You have to check out my shorts.
Oh, well, I've been checking out your shorts. I haven't checked out in a while. But
Yeah,
I
that's
will.
what I
Yeah.
love.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, over here, we promote goodness over here. We do it all over here. You
I
know
know
that.
that's right. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay. You know.
Okay, good to hear that.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna bring on some exclusive I'm gonna show some exclusive liquor, wine, gin, whiskey of different people in hip hop, um R&B and stuff, so
So, what? I don't understand. We say you're gonna be promoting.
now I'm gonna show people. I got some exclusives coming up.
Okay,
Show some exclusive. So people go like, oh, I didn't know that person's sponsored that. Yeah, you'd be surprised. It's
yeah,
on the way.
you gotta keep it interesting.
Yeah.
I really don't do videos. I'm on YouTube to tell my story. I'm writing a book.
Okay.
The name of the book is gonna be "Adoption Gone Wrong in the Carolinas."
Okay.
Yeah, I was adopted years and years and years and years and years ago.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Hopefully, as a preview, you can come back here and tell us about it. How about that?
And I want to tell my story. Hopefully, I can help somebody.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
hmm I
Yeah,
figured
my
I
tip.
come.
No,
I
go ahead,
figured.
go ahead.
Excuse me. I figured I come up and holler at you,
I appreciate that. Hoping that won't be the last time.
let you know I'm not a ghost.
Nah, I don't think you'll go. I don't think you'll ghost at all. But
I talk
but
a lot of. I talk a lot of crap.
Yeah, Scorpio. Nah, I don't think you're a ghost. Nah, I don't think that.
I talk a lot of junk. Yep,
Talks a
yep.
lot.
But human laughter is the best medicine.
Yes, it is. I agree with that.
Yep, yep. But thanks for letting me up. I'll be back again.
Do that. Don't be a stranger now.
Okay, thank you.
But when you come out with the book, with the the preview, come back to us and tell us about it. Okay?
Well, it's kind of hard. I've been working on it, and it's just kind of hard to um relive everything. So it's gonna take a minute.
No. I'm talking about wherever it is, wherever time it is. It don't have to be now. I'm talking wherever it is. Okay?
Okay.
Wherever
Uh,
time it is.
I might have somebody to do me a documentary.
Okay. Celebrity.
So if I do that, then I won't have to write the book.
Got it.
But I'll be letting you know what's going on with it.
Definitely. Thank you, Scorpio Mama, for your
Okay, thank
presence.
you, dear. I appreciate you.
Appreciate back.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye bye.
All right. In the chat, that's my TikTok account. I want you to go check it out, family. I want you to go check it out. That's my TikTok account. I got some stuff on there. You know, want you to go check it out. Hello? Yeah, that's my TikTok account, family. So shout out to Scorpio Mom. She's doing some things. I had people had come. If y'all anybody can hear me, press one. Anybody can hear me, press one. Yeah, people said, what you do about change money? I had people come back and say, yo, Grindy, you should do a book, man. I said, yo, that shit will sell too. I got some stuff. So other than that, I think one SP. Shout out to one SP. He encouraged me throughout the years. Said, Andre, you should write a book. I help you. You got a lot to, man. I'm acting like, dude, boy, man, I ran right 2, 3 books. I live the life, man. I like, because I don't think I just could put like one. I could put my whole life in one book. I don't know. It's work. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause one SP, he got a lot. He got quite a few books throughout the years he wrote. You know what I'm saying? So I help you. You need help? Guys, see what I'm saying? If I write a book, I don't want nobody check. I mean, like, it got to come from me. You know? I gotta write what happened to me. I can't. How people say, well, let's change. No, I'm gonna do a play about myself. I gotta be. You know. Gotcha. Thank you. Now I gotta be in charge of my life. No, I can't have nobody alternate my. No, I can't let that happen. No. Maybe one day I get used to write a book. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna drop this on you. This is the first time you hear this on on my own grind. In 2019, I was really seriously thinking about starting writing a book, but that's when I had my late mother had passed at end of August, and also my younger brother passed the same year, passed the beginning of November. I was into doing that, so yeah, I was very close. Yeah, I was very close doing that. Very close doing that. Yeah, no, so. But there are some people don't want to put their life out there. You can't blame them, you know. I know there are some people like, gotta understand how they feel, Like, yeah, I don't want to, no. Yeah. Oh, oh, mm, mm. Yeah, I'm back. But yeah. I feel one day in the future, depends. I feel like I got some more living to do. It's probably be 60 next year. So I have a little more, where my time go, let's go. You know? But I got my TikTok links right there. Please check it out. Please check it out. But if y'all can hear me, press one. If not, I'm ready to be up out of here. Be up out of here. But shout out to Scorpio Mama to come up. Thank you so much. Don't let it be a stranger. No. No. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this. I don't see nobody else coming up. No. No matter what a person do, keep on supporting them. Let's support each other. Whatever good we do, always be in charge of your vision. That is very important. Be in charge of your vision. And wish that person the best. Behalf of my channel, the number one grinder. On behalf of my channel, I'm sorry, Underrated Darkness. Yours truly. Oh, okay. So ain't nobody in here except you, Scorpio, mama. Well, they could probably end this. On behalf of my channel, Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secret on social media, the best of the business. Believe that. Just I might come back later when I don't know. It really depends. And we did. I forgot the name. Sorry, I forgot about the ones. Also got hanged in Mississippi, Delta State University. I forgot the name. I'm sorry, y'all. We will dedicate a lot also for that brother and his family. And these are trying times, y'all. You know, these are times that you better think about. You know, we living in trying times, y'all. We even hate. We live in times that a lot of people hate. You know, for sure. And we better understand that these people are real. These people operating on the double, on the devil's time. We better understand that very loud and clear. And some of them devils got something to do with our people. And yes, they are. They're devils in every nationality, y'all. Working through white supremacy and their policies and other devil agencies that is out there throughout the world. And the ones controlling it, they're trying to withhold financial. The influence comes with it, and others. Resources comes with it. And we better understand that, especially us as African descent. Rest of humanity too, yes. They put it out there. But especially us as African descent. So we always gotta stand up for the truth. Not your truth, not my truth, but the truth. We better understand that. No, we better understand that. No, because if not, we're always gonna fall for anything, right? So, and that's why sometimes I talk like this, cause ain't no joke out here, though. Ain't no joke. No joke. Mm. But there are some good people out there. Got search for it. Genuine, good genuine people out here. Don't want to do the right thing. It's gotta be around you. And we understand, like us, they're under attack too. They are. You know? So we're gonna get up out of here. Nah, we gotta say a few more things, you know. But Charlie Kirk, you know, I always talk about it, but I bring it up again. Charlie Kirk, you know, NFL, one of the moments of silence over a person that talks about hate. You know, there are a few coaches and players has they don't have no parts with it. So, but it has to be more coming up. You know? So we wanna. Well, beside that, I take care of my household. You know, I still have an outside life. You know, I take care of my household the best I can. You know, live life best I can. You know? Also, you know, even I do have a I do have Facebook. Also, do have I have a Facebook page too. Yeah, I gotta pay more attention to it too. Facebook page. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on the X. I got stuff on different platforms and stuff. I just don't pay attention. I need also I got stuff on Instagram too. Wherever I post on here, it goes straight to my Instagram too. My IG. Matter of fact, they put my IG in there so in case like y'all want to follow me on IG, you can. Oops. All right, later, sis. That's my IG right here. That's it right here. My IG is the grinder one. That's my IG right there. You want to get in contact with me? Y'all see me. So, on behalf of my channel, Underrated Dog, this show, let me see. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Again, yeah, have a blessed day, have a blessed afternoon. If I don't come back, have a blessed night. This one is Ghost. Peace. Ghost. Out.